Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I've got you a fat loss mat Pilates 30 minutes workout. No equipment is needed, and once you're ready, let's hit the mat. Let's start our killer workout session by standing to the length of the mat. You're going to start out with a quick stretch. I want you to get your hands down to the mat. Try to fold yourself forward as we go in for ragdoll pulses as we sway the body left to right, easing off all the tension that's built up from your lower back. Further, we're planting the fingers down to the mat. I want you to lift your heels and your toes off the mat as you sway your body back and forth. And reaching up onto the knees, I want you to put your entire weight to the knees as we go in for the knee tucks, pulling in your glutes. And reaching back. Let's start with circuit number 1. I want you to stand to the length of the mat, open your legs to the mat distance, planting your hands down. We are going in for plank walks. You're walking to the edge of the mat through the length, getting down to the plank and reaching back to the legs again. You can work at your own comfortable pace. Try to challenge your body and work at your own intensity. Keep exhaling out with your mouth. Don't hold on to your breath. And now you're going to hold on to the plank. Try to get comfortable. I want you to bring both your feet in towards each other. You're going to go in for the knee drop planks. You're going to drop both your knees down to the mat at the same time and thrust it up for the plank. You're not necessarily touching the mat. You're still away from the mat, but still going in for the knee drops. And getting down to the downward facing dog. I want you to stay here for a couple of deep breaths, stretching for your back and your shoulder beds. And now you're raising your heels off the mat, still working through the back of your legs as we stay in the downward facing dog. Up and down, nice and slow, taking at your own pace again. We are going in for a variation of the knee plank. As we are on the downward facing dog, you're going to drop the knees down and extend back for the downward facing dog. Down to the knee plank and up for the downward facing dog. This is a great core activation mat exercise. I love these moves. Really tones the entire body. And reaching back for the ragdoll. You're going to get hold of your elbows, pressing yourself down towards the mat and swaying your body left to right. And as we stay down with the palms planted to the mat, we're going in for a shoulder mobility upper body work. You're going to extend your left arm up to the ceiling, open the palms. Down as we switch for the right. Beautiful mobility and stretch through your upper body. Keep switching. I want you to bring your legs in closer towards each other. The heels are together and the toes are apart. You're going to send your glutes down towards the mat. You can even lift your heels off the mat as you rock your body side to side. Trying to open up the groin and the hip flexors. Beautiful strengthening and tone through your lower body. And now you're going to press yourself up and squat down back again, sending the glutes down to the mat. You're going in for the beautiful flow. Down and up, taking nice and slow at your own pace. Nice lengthening stretch through the back of your legs as well. I'm sure you're going to be sore tomorrow with this move, but you're going to feel so good after this. and slowly stacking each vertebrae at a time as we come back to the center. And we're done with circuit number 1. And moving on to circuit number 2, we are going to do body weight squats. Just the normal squats, but trying to bring the arms right in front of your chest as you send the glutes down towards your heels. Pull the navel in towards the spine. In that way, we are protecting our back. And keep your legs open to the comfortable distance. Try to send your glutes down, further down as much as you can. Getting deeper to every squat that you take. Showing y'all another angle. And also please make sure the knees don't fall beyond your toes. Get it at your own pace. And great job. I really hope your heart is pounding and you're breaking sweat already. For the next one, I've got you a compound move. You're going to work multiple muscle groups. For this, I want you to open your legs, your toes facing the front edges of the room. You're going to squat down and you're going to pull your right knee in towards the chest. Squat down, pull it back in, going in for that micro twist through the waistline. You are working your legs, your core, and the waist. So this is a compound move. You're working multiple muscle groups. Great to strengthen your overall body. After the last one, I want you to pulse it down, taking your arms right over your head. Pulse it down, 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 building the tension down your glutes. Relax back to the center. Have a quick breather. Let's kick in for our left knee this time. Try to bring that knee up towards your chest as much as you can. Working deeper into the squat as we pull the navel in towards the spine. Please control the move. Keep your back flat. Don't wobble too much. Control the move. Now hold it down. I want you to pulse, 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 taking your arms right over your head. And as we come back to the center, great job. Now just go in for a quick stretch. I want you to circle your hips out clockwise and switching anti-clockwise. And last move before we have a quick break, I want you to send your feet down to the hip distance. Squatting down, hands interlaced in front of your chest. You're going to slide your right leg back to the center, sliding the left to the center. So this is all in the squatted position. You're working just your legs as we keep the hip static. And now you're going to squat down, slide. So when you squat, I want you to pulse it, take it out. Great mobility and compound move. Strengthening your overall body without much impact to your joints. That's what I love about Pilates. Not much impact, but you're still getting that tone and definition. And you're holding down and pulse it. Arms right over your head, building the tension down your glutes. And switch for your right, pulse it down. And relax. Now you deserve a 30 seconds break. I want you to sip some water, have a breather, and once you're ready, get back. We have 3 more circuits to finish off. Circuit number 3, we're going to get down for some mat Pilates work. I want you to stand to the length of the mat. We're going to perform plank walk once again. You're getting down to that full plank or reaching back to the center for the forward fold. Take it nice and slow and controlled. And you're going to reach down for the plank. Hold it here. Suck that navel in towards the spine. And keep exhaling out with your mouth. Get that airflow in. You can engage yourself in little organic movements. And now I want you to open your legs to the mat distance, just your legs, and you're going to twist and drop your hips down, swaying left to right. You're going for the oblique work, working for your waistline and your core. Keep breathing, keep exhaling out with the mouth. That's really important in Pilates as we engage the core. We're still getting that airflow in. You're going to relax yourself for the downward facing dog. As we stay in the downward facing dog, we're going in for shoulder push-ups in this pose. I want you to go in for a micro bend through your elbows, getting yourself down deep for a push-up and pressing yourself back to the center. And for the next move, we're still in the downward facing dog, not collapsing as of yet. We're going in for plank pikes. You're getting yourself down to the plank and you're piking up for the downward facing dog. So this move is done nice and controlled. I want you to take yourself at your own pace and your intensity. Try to press yourself down to the plank. Inhale, exhale for the downward facing dog. Inhale, down back again. Exhale to the downward facing dog. Please put the emphasis on your breathing and engage your core as we continue to do it nice and controlled. And great job. Back down onto your knees. I want you to get to the tabletop position. Let's perform some cat and cow spinal cord stretches. I want you to curl your toes underneath, gaze up to the ceiling, arch your back. Inhale, exhale, curling your back as you reach the spine to the ceiling. I want you to perform this spinal wave. This stretch feels good after all the work we did. It's great to unwind and ease off the back. And circuit number 4, we're going to be doing Pilates leg toning. We're still in the tabletop position. I want you to extend your left leg, point the feet underneath. You're going to crunch that knee in towards your chest and extend it out. You're crunching through the waist, but still we're working the glutes, the core, and your leg. Control the move as we take it nice and slow. Now pulse it up. Tiny little pulses. Tap it down. And let's switch legs. This time you're going to take your right leg, crunch it in, extend it out. Please make sure you point the feet underneath. And that way we are extending and giving that lengthening through your leg. And last one. And extend and pulse it up. And relax, tap it down. For the next one, we're getting onto our elbows. I want you to bring both your legs together inside, your knees touching each other. And as we find our balance, I want you to extend the left leg again, point the feet underneath as we're going in for the scorpion pike extensions. Point the feet underneath as usual. And bending your leg and extending it out. This is a great Pilates leg toning work, working for your glutes. And I'm going to extend and hold. Drop down and switch for your right leg this time, bending the knee and extending it out. And now I want you to extend and hold. For the next one, your right elbow is still down to the mat. I want you to press down for your left arm. And we're going in for the fire hydrant. You're going to open your left leg up to the hip level. Nice and slow. Control the move. You're just working your left leg. The rest of the body is kept static. Engage your core and keep breathing. Few more on this side. And relax. Let's drop the left elbow down and pressing down for your right. Let's open for the right leg. Great job. Let's curl the toes underneath. I want you to take a couple of moments of deep breath as we sit ourselves onto the child's pose. Giving you all the time to rest in this pose. Extend the arms right in front of your body, lengthening through your shoulder blades. And placing your forehead down to the mat. I want you to close your eyes and spend a couple of moments taking deep breaths. And you have made it to the last circuit for this class, circuit number 5. You're going to do Pilates ab workout. I want you to lay yourself down to the mat, knees bent as we take our legs up to the tabletop position. Lift your glutes off the mat. Hands taken right underneath the glutes for more balance. I want you to go in for leg extensions. You're simply going to march your legs out as you extend down. You can work this move at any comfortable angle. If you can work 30 degrees down towards the ground, that's good. But if you feel your back is arching, you can still stay onto the 60-degree angle. Whatever works for you, as long as your back is nice and safe and you're engaging your core. Keep exhaling out with your mouth for every extension that you take. Next move, I want you to lift your head off the mat, hands taken right behind for balance. Open your legs out and close it in. Point the toes underneath, that's really important. And keep exhaling out as you open, inhaling down back to the center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And please make sure you maintain a fist distance gap between your chin and the chest. And keep the gaze up towards the knee. And now, without any break, we are going to drop the feet down, alternate marches as you tap the toes down to the mat. If you feel your back is hurting, you can drop your head down and just work the legs. Few more on this. And hold. This is a Pilates hold. I want you to engage your core at this point. And relax. Great job. Tuck the knees in towards your chest and rock yourself back and forth, going in for nice big circles clockwise. Switch anti-clockwise. And few more moves targeting our abs. We're going to work our obliques this time. I want you to take your left leg up to the right knee, extend your left arm, right hand taken right behind your head. We're going to work our side angles. So we're going to crunch up to the side, reaching the elbow down to the knee. Not necessarily touching, but still working towards a side angle. This is a great oblique waist work. Great to get the definition and tone. And hold it up. This time you're going to extend your arms as we stay in the hold, core activation, and relax. Now let's switch and do the same on the other side. As you crunch, please exhale out with your mouth and suck that navel into the spine as usual. And few more on this. Get ready for the extension hold. Extend the arm and hold it here. And relax back down. Knees bent, hands right beside you. You're going to slowly peel yourself up for the pelvic bridge. Your knee, hip, and your chest are in a straight line. Try to lift the glutes off the mat as much as you can. And now we're going in for the variation. You're going for pelvic bridge dips. Dip it down and thrust it up. Inhale, exhale, thrust. Inhale, exhale, thrust. Watch my breathing. And last one, you're going to hold it up and you're going to try and lift both your heels off the mat just for the pelvic bridge hold. Try to get higher as you can. Squeeze your glutes. And relax, dropping each vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees. Finishing off with the last move for this circuit and for this class on the whole, I want you to tuck your hands right underneath your glutes, lifting your legs up straight to the ceiling, pointing the toes underneath and flexing it. Point, flex, and staying flexed. You're going to open and close, and going in for nice big circles clockwise. These are all working the back of your legs and your calves. And switch anti-clockwise. And now you're going to lift your head off the mat. Tuck your hands underneath the glutes. Point the toes underneath. And you're going to drop your left leg back to the center. Right leg back to the center. Again, you're going to work the angle that's comfortable for you. You can work 30 degrees from the ground as I am doing. But if you feel that's too intense, or if your back is arching, if you have lower back issues, you can work 60 degrees from the ground. And if your neck is straining, you can drop your head down, just working for your leg. Do whatever works for you, but at the same time, remember to challenge your body. We have made it to the last segment of this class. We're going to finish it off with some feel-good stretches. Lifting both your legs up to the ceiling, I want you to get hold of your calves and try to bring your legs in closer towards you. At the same time, I want you to lift your head, getting deeper into the stretch. And relax down. I'm going to take your right leg to the left knee. Try to twist towards the left side of the room, extending for your right arm and gazing towards your right shoulder. This is a great mid-back twist stretch. And time to switch. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. And back to the center. I want you to open your legs to the diamond pose. Flap your knees, getting deeper into the inner thigh leg stretch as we extend our arms over your head. Take this time to relax and unwind as we stretch our legs down to the length of the mat. You're going to go in for a full body stretch. Try to lengthen your body, reaching to the sides. Flex your foot underneath and try to shake your legs out. And now as we stay flexed, I want you to take your time to relax in this pose until you hear the next beep. And slowly raising ourselves up to a seated position to the center of the mat. We're going in for a few more final stretches as we go in for nice big hip circles. And switch anti-clockwise as you reverse the circles. And sliding your right hand down to the length of the mat, I want you to stretch for your left side body. And switch. Taking both your hands behind, going in for the back release, I want you to lengthen your body. And as we come back to the center, I want you to fold yourself forward, stretching the arms right in front of you and holding yourself down, going in for the forward release. And one last stretch to finish off this class. I want you to go in for a big inhale, palms up to the ceiling. And exhale, hands come to heart center. I want you to bow down and seal this practice. Well done. I really hope you enjoyed this fat loss workout with me. Try to do it religiously for 2 to 3 times a week to see results. And don't forget to like this video, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, stay fit, healthy, and happy.